What's up, guys? We them Thursday guys. I'm your host, Slammin Sammy. This week on tour, we got the RBC Canadian Open. But before we get into those picks, let's wrap up the Memorial Tournament real quick. The winner of that golf tournament was Billy Horschel. He held a 5-shot lead going into Sunday and got the job done. He was coming in most books around 60. You could have found him 65 to 1. So between 60 and 65 to 1, a lot of value, some money to be made on Billy Horschel. I picked him a few weeks ago for the PGA Championship. Didn't stick with him. And unfortunately, it was kind of his golf tournament to lose or win, and he got it done. My best finisher was Patrick Cantley at 18 to 1, and he was tied third. Cantley continues to love that event and play well at the Memorial, but the winner was Billy Horschel. So if you had that ticket, congrats. Let's get right into the RBC Canadian Open. This golf tournament, they kind of rotate courses up there in Canada, so it's kind of hard to get a bead on who plays well. They did hold it at one course for a lot of years, Glen Abbey. I think they had it 4, 5, 6 years in a row at Glen Abbey, but they do rotate courses up there. And this year it's at St. George's Golf and Country Club. It's in Ontario, Canada. A really old course, established in 1904. Par 70, just over 7,000 yards. So a shorter course, par 70. We don't have much course history. The last time it was played at St. George's was 2010, so it hadn't been there in a while. But let's get right into the picks. As always, we go biggest long shots down to favorites. I got 7 golfers for you this week. And right off the bat, 400 to 1, Jim Herman. Jim Herman's a multi-time winner on tour. And at 400 to 1, a weaker field. There is some good players here, but I could see him playing well this week. Next guy, 225 to 1, Bryce Garnett. Bryce Garnett's had a great year. A lot of top 20, top 25 finishes. Just a very consistent player. At 225 to 1, there's value in Bryce this week. Next guy, he's a Canadian, Adam Svensson. At 160 to 1. I'm picking a few Canadians because it is the Canadian Open. You can get some good value on Canadians this week. And Svensson's had a pretty good season at 160 to 1. Book it. Dropping a bunch of spots now, getting into the mid-tier guys. I've picked this guy a bunch. I think it's a matter of time before he wins. Rookie on tour. Sahith Theegala, a.k.a. Eyebrows, 66 to 1. Had a great week last week. Continues to post top 10s, top 15s. Got a lot of games, 66 to 1. There's value in Eyebrows, Sahith Theegala this week. Next guy, mid-tier, Johnny Vegas, 50 to 1. He's a 2-time winner of the Canadian Open. And I know it's not at the same course that he won at, but when Johnny Vegas gets up in Canada, he loves it. Plays well. Played well last week, so he's in form going into the Canadian Open. So Johnny Vegas, 50 to 1. Book it. Next guy, another Canadian, 45 to 1, Adam Hadwin. He's had a lot of good finishes, been playing real consistent this year. At 45 to 1, you could have picked like Corey Connors or Mackenzie Hughes as other Canadians, but I think the best value in those mid-tier guys is Adam Hadwin, Canadian, 45 to 1. Last pick I got for you. We're dropping a bunch of spots, but we're going with the number 1 player in the world. Continues to show that he's finishing first, second, or third in every tournament he tees it up in. And that's Scotty Doesn't Know Scheffler, 9 to 1. I know not a lot of value in 9 to 1, but if I'm going to pick, Rory McIlroy, Justin Thomas, any of those guys. I like Scotty Scheffler over them because he's just playing better, more consistent. He's number one in the world for a reason. So that's the last pick. Scotty Scheffler, 9-1. Now I wanted to give you guys some bonus picks. We got the Live Golf Tour or LIV Golf Tour. A lot of controversy. DJ got RBC sponsorship dropped because he signed up to play, and obviously the RBC Canadian Open's going on. He jumped ship, took a bunch of money. So did some other guys, bunch of European Tour guys. But if you like betting golf like I do, and there's odds, and we got another tournament, let's bet it. Let's look at them odds. So right off the bat, you got DJ 4-1. Not a lot of value there. He's clearly the best player in the field, but it's a smaller field, and I'm not booking DJ at 4-1. And then the next best guy is Taylor Gooch at 8-1. If you got Taylor Gooch at 8-1 in your golf tournament, you got a problem with your golf tournament. So we're going to look deeper down the board, and I got two picks for you. Like I said, smaller field, not a very strong field. DJ is leaps and bounds above everybody. But two guys I'm looking at, Hudson Swafford, 50-1. Ton of value there. Multiple time winner on tour. With a weaker field, I could see Hudson getting up there. Next guy, Brandon Grace, 33-1. A lot of value there at 33-1. I don't know how 20, 30 guys are ahead of these two as far as the odds. So maybe we could take advantage of the books on this first tournament, the Live Golf. But those are my two bonus picks, Live Golf, Hudson Swafford 50-1, and Brandon Grace 33-1. So in total, 9 golfers, 2 tours. Book it. Let's cash them tickets this week. You already know what it is. Stay tuned. Stay live. Let's go. Thanks, guys.